Everton Toffee has quite the heritage. We're going to share with you in a minute, but how about Queen Victoria? That's one of the famous names. But here's the story. What you're looking at is you're looking at premium butter toffee over these pretzels. I love it that they create these kind of stained glass window moments that we always talk about, because each one is going to be different and absolutely delicious. The item number is M135020, but look at the price, $16.99 for five 4-ounce bags. So if you come on over here, I'll share with you what the offer is. You can get 2 for $5 of the original, 5 bags of the original premium butter toffee pretzels, or you can get the extraordinary roasted cashew, 2 for $5, or you can get all vanilla, which is yum delicious, still with that butter toffee, still the pretzels, but vanilla. But then swing on over that way, if you will, Billy, because there's actually a combo, and the combo will be 3 of the original, which, look, we already opened one of them because I'm already eating. And then, exactly, and then 1 of the vanilla and then 1 of the cashew. So there is a combo available. It's just because it's 5, it's not super even. So Taylor Peranian is here with me. I would love for you to introduce us to Everton Toffee, who they are, what Queen Victoria has to do with Everton Toffee, as well as a great novelist, and kind of the background in this toffee story.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for
Nice
having me. Just like you said, Rachel, 270 years of tradition is what Everton Toffee has. Molly Bushell is our incredible founder, and she was making this luxurious butter toffee in the back of her cottage in Old Everton, England in 1753, if you can believe that. 1753.
Right.
And so that aroma of this butter toffee was just filling the air and bringing in nearby towns. And just like you said, Queen Victoria, Charles Dickens is the other that loved Molly's toffee. And so now we are taking that same exact historical recipe. We are now dunking these crispy, a little bit salty pretzels in that luxurious butter toffee, and it is the perfect, delectable little treat.
That everybody loves. So that is the original. And everybody, that's the one that Molly Bushell created. Queen Victoria riding by on horseback.
Which one did Charles Dickens like?
Right, exactly.
The tried and true, of course.
Exactly.
The original, you got to taste.
That's the original.
So original's right here.
Right over here.
Just like that amazing, luscious butter toffee. It just, and the texture of these is just perfect. It's a little bit crisp, and then it just melts in your mouth, right?
You know what I love about this?
It's easy.
Love a pretzel. Yeah, it's so easy. Pretzels are like satisfying.
Snack one.
Salty, sweet. Like everybody loves these pretzels.
What more could you want?
And then what's going on with roasted cashew?
Yeah, what more could you want but dunking these now into roasted cashews. Cashew is just such a
Here's this one.
smooth, amazing nut. So what we're doing is we're slow roasting these cashews.
Stained glass
We are then
windows.
blending that cashew into the butter toffee. Look at this like double one right here. And then we are hand rolling them in pieces of cashew. So there's pieces of cashew throughout this.
Sure.
It's the perfect blend of the butter toffee, that creamy, smooth cashew. One of the all-time favorites
And
right
then
here.
the next one is vanilla.
Vanilla bean. Okay, this is quickly becoming my favorite.
Look at this. It looks like he has 2 eyes and a tongue.
Yeah, look at that. That's
So
the best
cute.
thing. They're all
It's like
little
sticking his
different.
tongue out.
If this was a Halloween show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all a little
Actually, but
different.
look what happened, right? The pretzel got stuck.
That's right.
Listen, for
And every nook and cranny.
$16.98, you get 5 bags.
It's $5.66 to get it home, and it ships to you for free. And like honestly, this is just the get it. You know, I'm always with Kim Gravel, and she's like, get it. Like, just get it. You want to know why? Because you're going to be traveling. You're going to want to have something in the car, or throw it back to the Grands with the Are We There Yet? And say, you know what? Have some butter toffee. You're
So
good.
true.
Some pretzels. Or you're traveling yourself, going on a plane, train, automobile. Drop it in your carry-on bag, because you know how much a bag like this would be in the airport.
Yeah. 10, 11.
Right, exactly. We're talking, you know, $12. You're like, oh my gosh, every snack in the airport costs a gajillion dollars.
And they're resealable.
And they're resealable, so it's $3 and change a bag. 5 of the bags. You know what, even if you have it in your go bag, Kirsten is always on the sidelines because Grace or Georgia or Ben is playing something.
Some sport.
Right, some sport. You're sitting in the chair, the fold-out chair that you have. You're going to be there all afternoon. What are you eating? This is like that perfect nosh, or going to a concert outside, or on your charcuterie board with the wine.
And they're really satisfying.
Yeah.
Like you can have a couple of these and
you're
be
good.
totally good. Whether you want all of them in the, is this one the original? You can get all of them in the toasted cashew. You can get all of them in the vanilla bean. And is there a combo
The
as
vanilla's
well?
most limited. The combo's over here where I like nod on one of the bags, but we're pretending.
So you get 3 of the
original.
original.
You get 3 of the original.
3 original.
3 original. and then you get one of the vanilla, and then one of the pecan.
Toasted
cashew, excuse me. So you'll get, in the combo, you get all 3 flavors. Just wanted to let you know that it's available. But at $3 and change per, $16, this has to be our most affordable item in the show.
Oh yeah, no, there's no.
By far.
By the way, one of our most affordable items in the world.
And a
of food
favorite.
That ships for free.
Yeah.
That ships for free. So let me ask you this.
Yes.
How long is the shelf life on these?
1 year.
1 year.
A full year.
Can I just say, at this price, with this easy pay, with free shipping, it's not always this price. Maybe you wanna stock up and get 1 or 2 sets.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. We've got 400 customers who are definitely taking us up on this price. Not 19, we're at 16, $5.66. Ships to you for free. Where would I find this? Do I find this in other stores, or where do I find Everton Toffee?
QVC.
Okay.
That's where you find
QVC.
Everton Toffee.
And
QVC.
it's a recipe that's lasted for years and years. So remind us of the history of this toffee recipe.
Over 270 years old, this recipe is. We are still making that exact same recipe, modernizing it now. 1753 is when that recipe was created. So we are dunking these pretzels into that amazing toffee, and it's just even better, like giving it as a gift. It has a little bit of history with it too, right? I mean, this flavor is absolutely delectable, and you can't get it anywhere else.
So what's the toffee? Like, what's in the toffee that makes it so tasty?
So really it is that caramelized butter. So we are still, the confectioners that we have are still making this toffee in open air copper kettles.
Wow, okay.
And so that is what allows them to regulate this temperature of that toffee. It gives that perfect buttery and a little bit nutty flavor of that toffee, and the perfect consistency too.
So 600 customers have already placed orders for this. Add yourself to the list. So what's one sentence on the original flavor profile?
The original, tried and true, classic. It's for the purists at heart.
Crumble this up, put it on top of your charcuterie board, crumble it up, put it on top of some ice cream.
Yes.
And then this one is the roasted cashew.
Roasted cashew, if you love a smooth, luxurious, nutty flavor, this is your go-to.
And then finally, vanilla. What did you do with vanilla?
Vanilla bean. Think about a classic scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Little flecks.
Little
perfect.
flecks, you're good. M135020. This is a sale price of $16.98. Lock it in, 3 easy payments, of $5.66. Put it in your cart, check out. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank
we
you so much,
appreciate you.
Rachel.
Usually we do a play with Victoria, Queen Victoria, and Charles Dickens, but you know, we can't always do exactly the same thing. Okay, so now we're going to Marwan, who, by the way, if you come on over here, Billy, we'll see this little shot. Thank you so much.